rings. Okay, this is gonna be a short one. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to talk. There's a storm here, so yeah, the energies are shifting. The air is different. Let's put it that way. So keep this one short. So I'm just going to do a conscious connection here and just make it like short, maybe like 5 minutes. I should be here for an hour. That's not my intention. So Biden, Nancy Pelosi. I'm not going to channel this. This is just funny. Nancy Pelosi wants to put Biden on Mount Rushmore. I just saw that. When I saw it, oh my god, it's just fucking hilarious. I hope they do it. If that's the case, hopefully we have a ticket off this planet. Maybe colonizing Mars is maybe a good idea. maybe we can speed that up a little bit. God, jeez, that's so freaking pathetic. So it'd be funny if they do that. Who knows? I think she's serious about it. It could be just talk though, but it's like an idea you just don't want. You don't want out there. Anyway, it's funny. Also, the Orion energies. So kind of that's why I do a conscious connection there. And this, maybe this is a different timeline energy that's coming through. So that's what most of this is about. This is not about Biden. Who cares about it? It's a robot in disguise, whatever. The sock puppet. God, jeez. I hope us all. So the Orion energies, I'll just say it. Yeah, Israel energy that's going on there. So on a galactic level, obviously everyone has their own point of view, and that's fine. And this might be a general. Look who's here. She just popped in, just to stick her head in, just like that. I can't pick her up; she'll get crazy, as you've seen in the past. She's just not into she's not photogenic. I don't know. So for Orion energies, just this might have been already said. Who knows? So this might be just a general, but it's like a kid's cartoon. Basically, it's like who can take over the world. Basically, it's really just Orion beings and so on, for different reasons, of course. Yeah, the air is all screwed up here, so hopefully it's better tomorrow. The storm is like going by us right now. It's like flooding everything. So the vibes are different. It's a clearing, you can say. It's not bad. It's good. I mean, it's good. It's but the air is all turned up. It's like creature beings, whatever you want to call it. Of course, you've heard the Orion stuff probably forever since you've done this, or those of you who have been awakened in this awakening. Weather wars, of course, at the same time. Last year, what was it? Nevada got hit. I think Nevada got hit pretty hard, and they did the what was it? The Burning Man thing that got hit, which is rare, and that's a ritual. So, not sure when that's. I didn't look that up when that's happening again. Around this time, I think. So, the Orion energies. So, obviously, they use like Israel, and some of it's Anunnaki. I mean, it's not all Anunnaki, but they use whoever they can. to basically run our consciousness, just to run our lives. And humans are, they agree to it, obviously. They can change that. We're in that process of, for those that want to be free of this, I'm not sure if this world will ever go to a higher frequency at this. I mean, look where it's at. It's not going anywhere. All this new earth nonsense. All that's cult leader stuff. They just say that. They just tell people what they want to hear. And then they got you like forever. So yeah, you get hoodwinked constantly. So they're just, higher vibration nonsense, anything they can come up with, it works every time. Especially this whole, some of this alien encyclopedia stuff is really kind of out of hand. I mean, you can do your own thing, but some are just trying to control the narrative. It's like, this is the way I see it, and everybody else is wrong. I'm the only one that's right, and that's kind of toxic. That's so messed up. But but there's like an alien religion connected to that. So spirituality here is, they think spirituality is here part of the awakening, but as you can see, it has holes in it. It's I wouldn't say it's drowning, but it's being manipulated on so many different levels, and it's hard to trust it too. Yeah, of course, because it's under attack constantly. So it's spiritual growth. You are going to more in the astral realm. That shows the astral realm has a lot of issues itself. So, but we are kind of bridging ourselves from physical to basically bringing the non-physical, more of that knowledge here. But it's easier said than done, and it's not the cakewalk, as some of you know. It's far from it. So yeah, it's a rough ride, especially when you're here to just bring a new direction and no agenda, but just here to, assist others to figure out their own path. And of course, doing that, you get bombarded by every type of maybe Christian or whatever it is that just wants to stop you because you're channeling dark beings, whatever. I've heard it all. It's like, whatever. So, just who cares? Just, I mean, if the beings are like constantly putting panic out there, that positive rhetoric, that's constantly just to trap you into into no-awareness, just to put this positive message. Oh yeah, the ascension is on its way and we're going to get there, and then nothing happens for the next 10, 20 years. So, I mean, you find out now, you can awaken, you can have the awakening now and just be real with yourself, or just do it on your deathbed, or just never do it. Just believe in whatever they're tossing at you. The alien encyclopedia stuff is kind of, I'm just using that term. Some of them just feel like they know everything about all the alien races, and they're just so arrogant about it. So gross. They have a pretty big following out there. So fucking gross. As a perspective, that's one thing. If you're humble about it, that's one thing. But some are not humble about it. Some are just completely arrogant about it. So, so it's just like we're just spoiling the soup, They're going to keep doing it. Yeah, so spirituality is under attack, obviously. It's been under attack for thousands of years, forever. So that's Atlantean energies too, it's witchcraft, spells, and so on. Like, it has this whole political nonsense that we can probably just pull out of our reality at some point. Even the economics can be pulled out of our reality. How that works, easier said than done. It can be done, but how do you do that? Well, I have no answer for that one. I mean, it does keep certain people busy. What are they going to do with themselves? Give them a job and just get over there until you can figure yourself out, if you could ever figure yourself out. So it does have a purpose. So just, you're here is like, you know what you're going to do with yourself? Not really. Okay, here's a job. Or here's no job, whatever. Just whatever it is. Here's Skid Row, whatever. It's just, there's another way of looking at it on that front. And it is Anunnaki connected. But because we're kind of out of control here. Even at our level, we're still kind of a crazy race of, humans in general. We're still pretty. We're still pretty powerful, as you can see. This is why I'm keeping this short. sort of. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. Might take a couple of days to get whatever's going on. I've been pretty good all year until right now, so Priscilla's helping. Fritzy's, sleeping like like a crazy person. No, she's sleeping like was it Sheba, Queen of Sheba, or what's the other one? I can't think of it right now. Anyway, that's what. Never mind. The Orion Wars, of course, has a hold over Egypt too. Of course, this might be just general connections, but then again, maybe it's just a refresh or a so Israel gets taken over by, that's one of them. U.S. Israel is pretty strong. I mean, it gets taken over by its different type of forces, unseen. Well, whoever has itchy trigger finger, let's put it that way. Just to lower the frequencies of the earth, because it doesn't mean that we're going to go into a higher frequency that we're out of this. And some things have to play itself out too, but it is a distraction. And just focus on yourself. Don't worry about it. They're going to pull themselves up or whatever they can. Yeah, you do all these casualties and stuff, like even in like Africa, people are suffering and all that. It's like you just can't even the homelessness in your area is also there, kind of like to trigger you to attract that. So you just can't, just gotta like reverse all that stuff. Reverse everything. Just focus on your path. It's like, oh no, those poor people. Who knows if even that's even real? Some of it can be projections. It could be a hog. I mean, I imagine there's some realness there, but you never know. I mean, our reality can be so easily manipulated, and who knows how much is real here. I know something's out there for some, but how much of it is a hologram for us to just suppress society? I mean, like Biden, he keeps switching around all the time. How much? I mean, that's kind of an advanced energy, but is it all that far fetched? Not really. So, I mean, we're seeing it from a third dimensional point of view, but the crazy version of the fourth dimension and all that, it's just a bunch of physical holographic, like high end, like it's real. You can touch him and all that. But is it real? I mean, really, it's just projecting on the news for us. Does it matter? I mean, the storm is here. That looks pretty real. Not to say things don't happen around the world, but they're just doing these things just to get your attention off yourself, to sabotage your frequency. See how tough you are. That shows you the fourth dimension is a Wild West. I mean, our reality is a Wild West, but on a galactic level, when we get spaceships and whatever things, we're not going to be Kansas. We're not out at Kansas yet. We're out or whatever. It's not Kansas. Whatever. That's probably a bad one to say. But anyway, it doesn't make any sense. I'm out of it anyway. But either way, it doesn't mean we're out of the woods as of that. Even if we do get aliens and all that. I mean, technically they're here anyway, right? You say we're on that path of at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen. Anything can happen. I mean, who knows? I'm not giving anything for obvious reasons, but we are going to more of a galactic direction eventually. I mean, they're already doing the space stuff already. I mean, Elon Musk wants to go out into space and just go to Mars and die, basically. Yeah, go to the brilliant colony and die. If you can even get there. So I don't know. Well, obviously there's other programs that have done all kinds of stuff, mostly, no doubt. And I imagine there's been a lot of casualties with that. I don't know, some might take it to a whole new level, like fictionalize it and makes a good fiction book. How much of that's real? I mean, fourth dimension, anything can happen, but they kind of over exaggerate a lot of this stuff. But for the secret space program, it's not as exciting as you might think, but whatever, it doesn't sell tickets. The truth is not that sellable. Fourth dimension, you can be going through all kinds of stuff. Fourth, fifth, you can go all kinds. Who knows? I mean, if you need someone to tap into it, it's there, but it doesn't mean it. If it's affecting you here, I mean, if you want it to, but it can be a distraction also. So whatever, just something going through their growth. It sounds fun when you talk about it publicly. It gets a lot of views for how exciting it is. But reality is here, and some aren't ready for reality or can't handle it. Be surprised. I'm being really cryptic about that. So yeah, the Orion warfare here. I mean, they're just seeing how tough we are to help us go to the next level. Basically, can we make it past all the stress? They're gonna kick our ass. And yeah, but as long as you survive, barely, you do go to the next level, whatever that is. Doesn't mean the ships are going to land. You never know. Who knows? Who knows? Anything's on the table. I mean, we're here for some reason, but then again, who knows? Or we're part of some kind of awakening for sure. But as for the physical alien connections, I mean, we are here to bring that culture in. But it's more, it's connecting like Christopher Columbus connected to the New World. It's kind of like that. It's like we see the New World, at least energetically. You feel the aliens here, but society is still kind of, pushing back and so on. But that doesn't mean, there can't be some kind of change here at some point. So who knows? It's really just, it's top secret. Yeah. I just got that. Yeah. Do you really want to know? Do you want? Because if you know, all the backlash you get energetically and all the hell you can go through, I mean, it just makes your life living hell. So, some things you're just better off not knowing. Just on this path it is a path of awakening, but yeah, it's just brutal for those that see it. Others are living, Candyland. Others are living in, was it Teddy Bear? Was it I can't think of Care Bear Land. Just believe anything overly positive and just take it for a ride. Man, psychosis or something from the handle reality. So anyway, all right. I'm not sure that was helpful at all, but it's all screwed up here. But either way, we're still on our path. Just hang in there, as we're all supposed to try to, at least. So okay, all right. Blessings.